Hi, I'm Leah with VegetarianReincarnation.com, and I just wanted to hop on here real quick and just talk a little bit about something that's important to me and really important to everybody, and that's water. In my quest to be a minimalist, I found that I maybe am not a true minimalist type. I feel like I'm not really the one to get rid of all my stuff and maybe live out of a backpack. I'm probably not that person. But what I do want to do is start looking at the items that I do have and decide whether or not they're valuable to me, if they're serving me, or if something else could take its place and serve me better, and the things that don't serve me, I get rid of. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is water. And I think one of the things about water is the vessels that it comes in, if you buy it from the store, are the plastic bottles, and they are wrecking the environment. They have that Pacific patch of plastic. There's plastic deposited everywhere. There's garbage everywhere. And I think recycling is good, but I'm not sure if that's going to cut it. But the thing that I can do is to try to reduce my waste. And just by getting vessels that actually can sustain travel and reuse and last for a really long time. So I have a couple of things here with me, and the first thing I want to say is I don't like to kind of refill my bottles around town. I really, really like the taste of my own water at my house. I am blessed with great tasting water, and because of that, I like to take my own water with me when I go somewhere. Now, I'm not talking about when I travel on a plane, of course, or any of that, but if I'm going to work or if I'm going to go to the mall or wherever, I like to bring my own water with me. There are times when I go shopping in the car where I bring my water bottle with me, and I have a stainless water bottle, and I like to have that filled with cold water, and I usually bring my coffee with me, and I bring a large stainless steel coffee container, and I drink coffee out of that, and it keeps that warm or hot, and it keeps the other one keeps my water cold. So I just want to show you what I have here, and this is what I've decided to start using for my water all the time. I've had this first bottle here. Oops. I've had this first bottle for a while. I'm not sure if you can see it real good, but it kind of just says water right here. And I've had this for a while. A friend of mine gave this to me for my birthday, and it is from Me to We. If you haven't heard from Me to We, they are a charitable organization that works with people in different parts of the world to just increase social responsibility and to help people in other countries make industry and make products for themselves, and be able to create that industry to make their lives better. And also they help provide water to countries and to different cities and across the world that are in need of water, which is great. I love this bottle. I did not buy it myself, but once I got it, I looked up the story, and I was really excited about the fact that the purchase of this bottle helped somebody. So not only did it help me, but it helped someone else. I don't know how much it helped, but the fact that it really helps somebody or goes to a good cause is great. So this is a pretty good sized bottle. The top, it's It's pretty big enough that if I have the right kind of ice cube, it'll fit right in there. You can see, oh, there's still some water in there. You can, you know, it's good. It's got a good vacuum seal on it. Anyway, if I want to put ice in it, which I typically don't, but if I did, it would fit in there for the most part. The ice would. All right. So anyway, that is what I put in the car holder. You know, like in the drink holder of the car. All right. So, like I said, I typically use my own water. I use one of these things. This is a Brita water filter. They have all different kinds of water filters. I just happen to like this one because my favorite color is red, and I did look up some different water filters, and I was looking for something to clear out as much stuff out of the water as I could, like chlorine and different things. One of the things I found out is that when you talk about your thyroid, the thyroid takes in different things and stores things, but one of the main things that it stores is iodine, and iodine is important to thyroid health. Well, come to find out that chlorine and iodine are kind of molecularly similarly shaped, and when you drink water that has chlorine in it, it actually can go into the thyroid in place of where the iodine is or should be, and you can actually come up with an iodine deficiency because the thyroid just accepts chlorine in iodine's place. Now that can also come through swimming in pools and taking showers and stuff, but short of going crazy and not touching water at all, I figured the best way to kind of curtail some of that is to use one of these types of water filters. This one actually has a little button on top, and every time I fill it, when I put the lid down, it registers another filling, and it kind of keeps track of how many times I've used the filter and when I need to replace it. So I've had this one for a really long time. I think I got it like in, I think it was December, and here we are in just getting ready to get into April, and I'm still on the same filter, so I haven't really used it all up yet, so that's cool. And I don't have a refrigerator that has like water and ice and all that. I just have a standard refrigerator, and I have a 2-gallon plastic type BPA free container in my refrigerator that has a dispenser on it. And what I do is I fill this up first and then pour it right into there until I fill that thing up, and then my cold water is stored in the refrigerator, and then I have this filled up again and I have it on the counter, and I save that cold water for filling up my bottle to go, and then I actually leave this on the counter because I prefer to drink room temperature water, especially at night. I don't like to drink a lot of cold water right before bed. They always say it's good to drink at least a cup of water before bed, and then as soon as you get up, drink some more water, which I do because you're dehydrated through the night. So I try to stick to those routines. I feel like water is great. I do like to have warm water with lemon sometimes, and I'm really starting to research Soleil water, and when I do get that going, I'll make another video about that. Then, because I like taking my water with me on the go, and I have this little bottle, this sometimes really isn't enough, and when I go to work, I'll drink this, and then I need more water, so I'll get the water at work. And while there is some kind of little filter there, I'm going to tell you that I must be like a water snob because that water tastes funny. I remember going out with some friends of mine, and we were in Orlando, and we were having breakfast, and I ordered water as my friends did, and when the water came, I drank the water, and I'm like, ew, this water doesn't taste good. That my cat just walked by. You know, and my friend was like, why did you have to say that? Now that's all I can think about. And so I kind of just, you know, I'm a water snob. Sometimes I think it's the ice that sometimes makes the water taste funny. But I like water that tastes like, I guess, the water at my house. So sometimes I get great water and I think, oh man, this water is great when I'm out. And other times I'm like, merp, not good. Okay, so what I did today in honor of drinking more water and bringing my water with me, I purchased this bottle. Now this is a larger bottle. This is a TAL. It's called the Stainless Steel Ranger Pro, and it is 64 ounces. And it holds cold for 24 hours and hot for 12. So this is a dual function. It can do either. I'm going to tell you that I will never put coffee in here or anything like tea or anything like that, because I don't want it to change the flavor of it in any way. And I know stainless steel is not supposed to, but there's no telling what the little rubber thing on here will do. Since this part is plastic, I know this part may never taste like coffee, but I'm pretty sure that this plastic thing or this rubber thing may end up tasting like coffee or smelling like coffee, and I just don't want that. This has a really nice size opening. You can kind of see just the size of that there. That's perfect for ice, definitely. And then the lid is a good size. As far as this, it has a good little drink spout, you know, you can kind of, and then it has a nice sturdy little handle. So I'm really excited to try this one out, and you know, I'll kind of, maybe I'll do an update video to kind of let you know what I think. But this one is, I mean, this is really nice, and I think the color is highly attractive. Matter of fact, it matches my headband. I like the headband too, by the way. This was made by artisans in Africa, and the sale actually provided money to those artisans. So I do like to buy things that help people. So anyway, going back to the water, I will put a link to this on the bottom here, and also if the Brita water filter, I really think you should look into what different things in the water do to us, and what the benefits are of filtering that out. I will put a link to this Brita pitcher and to that bottle there. And if you have any questions or anything about water or anything at all, just comment below, and I'll be happy to share with you anything I know. The next step here is, now that I've got my great bottle and the little bottle that sits in the car, see, I can refill that up. Or I can drink right out of here, but this is probably easier to carry in my bag into the store. What I'll do is follow up with you and just kind of let you know what I get rid of, because I'm going to be getting rid of everything else. I'm going to be donating like any kind of other random water bottles that I've collected up to this point. Most anything I have still is good, but it isn't as good as this. So I'm going to, this is going to be my water bottle collection, and I'm going to purge the other things. And by purge, I mean donate, or if they're old or whatever, you know, recycle them if I can, or whatever. So anyway, that is my plan. And again, I'm Leah at vegetarianreincarnation.com. And if you have any other questions or comments, please comment below. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, do, because I'm going to be doing lots of updates and different things, and how I'm trying to make my life more simple, more minimalist, more financially free, and just overall reduce stress and become more healthy. And I want you to be a part of that journey with me. So subscribe today, like this video, and if you have anybody that you know that might be interested in hearing about water and just some of the filtration and stuff like that, share it with them. All right. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for watching, and I love you, and I hope that you come back soon. Bye-bye.